Gemini, come in, come on. Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 48 hours. Namaste, Big Cat. Come in. Big Cat wave. Let's dive in. See what's going on. We're going to dive in first with the planetary energies, darling dears, for your next 48 hours. Venus enters Pisces, no less. One of its favorite places to be, darling dears. Use this generous, loving energy to help others rather than get swept up in the sea of your own emotions. Focus on someone else for a little bit, just a little. A good time to have a few close friends for a gathering, darling dears. But set boundaries. Why? So that you don't get taken the piss out of your blood. You don't want to be taken for granted, not in your own domicile. Are you kidding me, blood? Brah or sistrine? This transit can encourage you to look at life through rose-colored glasses. The same bitches I told you to rip off and crush under your flip-flop of common sense. It's important to be clear-sighted, darling dears. Make sure that you're not going to fall down that storybook rabbit hole and forget about your obligations. Lead with your heart, but keep your eyes open in a kind of a carpe diem kind of a way, Big Cat. Seize the day. Fist bump. Let's dive in, darling dears. Let's get a room, see what's going on. Give it a good shufty. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Right.
Curl refreshing spray formulated with manuka honey, ceramide.
Please excuse the adverts. I keep them in because sometimes they come with a message, darling dear. Good golly and gosh, whenever you are casting runes, you read them from right to left. Your first rune is hitting the ground, darling dear, running. This is Temperance in the upright. Earth angel you be, darling dears. And it also speaks about what? Ancestral protection as well as guidance. It also speaks about you being extremely trustworthy. Really? That's fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. It speaks into your stability as well as your defense game is off the chain, blood. Air sign you be, you will get them together before they know what's going on. The Temperance in the upright also speaks about Sagittarius energy, the balance, and the fact that you are on your purpose. This also speaks about your long-term vision coming to what? Into fruition, darling dear. You are at the gates of breakthrough. Love it. While someone who is in your background, or it could be you, feeling a bit rock-pocketous, darling dear, going for a whole cohesive failure. This talks about loss in finance, loss in status. In fact, they want to hide their head. The World card in tarot. I didn't tell you, Temperance is represented by the letter Y and the numbers 56, 57, 58, and 59. We also have, as I said, Feiyu on its face, represented by the letters F and O. I'll give you a moment to get all your swear words out. Right, okay. 84, 85, 86, and 87. World card on its face. Somebody's got a new beginning that they're not welcoming. They're being scuppered by their own foolish actions. The world also represents World Wide Web. You've got a mouth breather on your tail end, darling dears. They're feeling a bit anxious, right? Resistant to change, and mistrustful. Well, they need to be. They're amongst the wicked. Ha ha! Anyhow, let's press on, darling dears. Let's press on. Right. I forgot to put the quadro up so we know which company we's keeping today. Right, we're going to get an ancestral message for you. We're going to lead with the life lessons. Base of the deck, energy healing. Some of you are energy healers. Oh my God, anytime the elastic band breaks, this talks about some chain being broken, a bound, a boundary, or a cycle, possibly a generational curse, and all before lunch. Love it. Fist bump. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Some of you heal with your hands. You're thinking, but I don't like laying my hands on people. Well, it could be your cooking, it could be your writing, it could be your music that you put out there, whatever your energy is put into, darling dears. It's on the up and up. Know that you are being guided and protected. Ancestral help and all that. I've got a neighbor, but on both sides I've got Ghanaian neighbors, and one in particular likes to go in her garden and do her soap operas in Ghanaian. It's so aggressive. I think someone's going to break into my house and try and attack me. Big mistake for them, guys, because I told you. I'm not having it, blood. Everybody will be surprised, mate. Surprised. This is Nay, by the way. If you get to see Nay, you're going to be saying, Nay, stop it, Case. Nay, I didn't mean it. Nay, I'm not coming back. Yeah. This is how we lead, darling dear, because we're not having it. What is the life lesson for you? What is it that you need to know? What you need to be leading with over the next 48 hours? Thank you very much. Nutrition, darling dear. And it also is about what? Where you're getting these energies that add to your nutrition, your whole well-being. We saw the energy. This is also about making better, healthier choices, darling dears. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Didn't I just say somebody heals with their hands, whether it could be cooking, it could be massaging, it could be writing, darling dear. But you are a necessary component to what's going on this Malkuth. My big cat Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. You're powerful, darling dears. Intelligent. And sometimes your intelligence is tested where you're put through strife by a bottom-feeding tree sloth, right? With homosexual tendencies, darling dears. It also speaks about your logic, darling dear, making the right choices. Let's go to the book. Nutrition is on page 63, the energy of the lovers, the Gemini, as well as the 3. Empress of everything, darling dear. Earth and Venus energy. The angels say that you're a food alchemist, which means that you create divine magic through the dishes that you make and your nutritional knowledge. You can counsel others on how to adopt a healthful diet and demonstrate this skill for your friends, family members, or clients. I told you, you're going to have some kind of a gathering over the next 48 hours. You're a sensitive person who is affected by foods and beverages you consume. Be careful who you eat with, blood. Some of them are trying to slip you a roofie. Or it's been made with wicked hands that will give you indigestion or what? Food poisoning, blood. You've noticed that your energy and moods waver according to what you eat and drink because you've paid attention to these nutritional links to your own emotional and physical health. You've learned firsthand how what to take into your body affects you. This may compel you to read books or even enroll in classes on this topic. You may even earn a nutritional degree, which will enable you to help others. As you call upon your healing energies and healing angels, they help you find that unhealthful cravings and replaced with an appetite for healthful meals and drinks. This too is a process that you can teach others. Teach people, darling dear. You teach them how to what? Fish, not give them the fish. You teach them by your words, your actions, and your deeds. Right next to it, we've got options. Everything is a sign for you to screenshot and read at your leisure. Option says consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Somebody's looking for a career change. Tired of the old hamster wheel, eh? Realize you're not going to get rich from anyone else. And if you drop down sick or even brown bread, they'll replace you before you can say, Amen. Yeah. Base of the deck, travel. Somebody will be traveling. And it also is a point of view to what? Put your intel on the internet. I've told you many times, my dear big cat, there is $2.3 trillion .com on the tableau for creative and multiple things online. Get your shiznai online. Some of you will be making travel plans over the next 20 I said 24 women. Yeah, over the next 24 hours in pronto, darling dear. Yeah, career change. Some of you will be traveling for your career change, darling dears, and it will be like a breath of fresh air. Why? You will be seen as a beacon. This also reminds me of what? The Tower, darling dears. Sudden change. Could be, because we already saw fail on its face. Some of you air signs, someone's about to lose their job, mate. Whether they wanted to or not, they've been told to get the P45s and don't darken my door again, or you'll be arrested. Yeah. Moving on, darling dear. Move on. Sometimes this, you may feel as though you've been knocked down, but it's for your greater good, darling dear. Move on. Your energies are best served elsewhere. Know this. Split it again, because you're moving towards your heart desires. 8 of Cups, right? Some of you are in emotional turmoil about what? Stepping out into the unknown. Best place for a big cat to be. This is where you get your gangster on, darling dear, and get great. This says the angels are supporting you, guiding and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Know this. Conceive, believe, and achieve. Why not, eh? Pinkies up. And don't forget to put your back into it, because faith without works is dead blood. Dodo dead. Right, let's move on, darling dears. I'm going to get some charms. So I didn't like this turn down or turn around in wealth. Looking at this keyboard as well, somebody faked some kind of a resume. Make sure you talk the truth, though. I know some people, I know you do use a white lie or two here and there, but if you're outright flagrant, doing what? Flagrant lying, blood, wanton lying, right? You'll get found out and told to get out. Right, let's get the charms, and oh, you have a throuple, darling dear. The first one I see is the anchor. Whatever was holding you in place is not holding you no more. The anchor is in the upright, darling dear. Why? Because you're the one that can unlock that particular doorway. You are only stuck as far as you believe you are, darling dears. You have to realize any anchor in your life is a chance for you to what? Bend the matrix and ascend. You also have what? A butterfly on its face. This is about somebody still stuck in a cocoon. Shall I, shan't I? Will I, won't I? It doesn't matter, because you're still being spied on. This looks like a Mars to me. You've got a mouth breather, as I said, on your tail end. We also have Chiron, darling dears. Chiron is meant to look like this, the key with the wings in the reverse. Somebody hasn't gone to their healing. Get your birth natal chart, darling dears. The best document you will ever have for self-evaluation and to find your skrillers, right? Learn your love language, right? Find your Chiron on your birth natal chart and the house it falls in. Whatever healing that you need at this moment in time, that because you're stuck in a situation, find it in your birth natal chart. Find the house your Chiron is in. This also speaks about the keys, darling dear. Somebody's getting the keys. The keys could be to a property that they can't afford. Fail on its face, darling dear. Well, guess what? They're going to have to get out, mate. Because their money, right, does not add up with what they told them, darling dears. They're going to have to get out. Fail, the world card on its face, also speaks about, as I said, foolish actions. Somebody's living within their foolish actions because they was resistant to change. A lack of knowledge. Well, guess what? Become a keyboard gangster, darling dear. You can find out whatever you want on the internet and become the what? The master of the matrix. We're going to lead with... I can't remember the name of this deck. If you remember it, please put it in the comments. Base of the deck. hard work and success, darling dears. This is also a return to your common sense. The pentacle is in the upright Virgo as well as the sun energy. It also speaks of your hard work, the efforts that you put in. This is also about any efforts you put in over the next 48 hours, you're about to get some kind of reward, some kind of recognition for. This also speaks about public speaking as well as online. My pentacles as well as my swords is online. It also speaks about you being what? A master of some particular craft. And it also speaks about going in a new direction, being committed to a new direction. Raising the bar somewhat. Energies around my big cat Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Good God. Hey, love it. You're coming with me. Listen, Empress of everything. This is about abundant, darling dear. Wife material. You know who you are. This is also about your business acumen. The Empress always shows up with abundance. This also speaks about multiple streams or having your finger in many pies. This is also realizing that you are what? Giving good counsel. If you are a parent, your child or children, your progeny are parented. Baby. And it also speaks about what? Someone is going to have to make a decision over the next 48 hours. Being as what? They are no longer in a union and they have a child on the way. Or the child is about to be, the child is already born. This is also knowing that you'll be able to stand independently, right? And not look back, because this child is a blessing in your life. You may already have this child. Oh, told you, you're going to get over that heartbreak. If it's a baby situation, if you are parenting with somebody who is stuck in the past, you must pay attention to where their faces are. Current energy, you got over that situation. This is removing from the betrayal, the stabbation to your heart chakra, and healing, darling dear. Using common sense as your go-to move. Yes. An unsuccessful situation that is now dead in the water. Cancer energy on its face, guys. On its face. This person is cowardly. And whatever they tried to do, it was in overconfidence. They thought you were separating yourself for just a little bit when you was thinking of kind of like a all eternity, right? Kind of a way. Fist bump. Yes, dummy back, darling dear, that you're not taking back. Somebody who is what? Living in their foolish cycle of situations they controlled and what? Made wrong for themselves. This is somebody who what? Took a risk on a new situation, took a leap of faith towards someone else and bucked up on what? A cup of opium. There's no love in this situation, guys. None. No creativity. This person also did not want you to have a child, or the person that they leapt towards, darling dear, is what? Lying about a pregnancy. Liars meeting up on liars. That's their business, blood. Nothing to do with you, big cat. Liars meeting up on liars. Clarify the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. This looks like your skrillers.com is going to be okay. Because why? You're making conscious decisions. This means that you're not emotional. It also speaks about no emotional spending over the next 48 hours, darling dear. This is about adding to your wealth. Making conscious choices. Because Venus is all about beautification, darling dear. Romance as well as abundance. Yes. Somebody wanted you and your child or progenies to be in what? Sackcloth and ashes. They're also what? Feeling left out in the cold. They ain't seen nothing yet, blood. The Queen of Pentacles, once she says it goes like this, it goes just like that. My big cat Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Someone feels left out in the cold. Why are they left out in the cold? What did they do to get that spot? Wickedness, blood. And you're not having their flipping cup of opium. The Queen of Wands. So they was dealing with somebody who was what? Feisty, eh? Well, they leapt into a situation that they're not happy about. They're thinking clearly about what they did as they sit in the corner with a big dummy bat hat on. This also speaks about what? Four of Cups on its face, having no more emotion to offer the public, especially in this situation. If you have progeny involved, it also speaks about having to leave a situation and taking a loss. We saw the lighthouse in a possible position where you should have gotten a promotion. You would never have gotten that promotion, darling dear. This is about you, what? Packing up your troubles in your own kit bag and shining on, mate. Taking a move, doing a hoofer, leaving that situation stat. You're leaving a situation that was emotionally draining, gave you cognitive dissonance, right? And got on your flipping nerves. Told you, Queen of Swords in that shit. The wisdom of your experiences, darling dears. This is what you're leading with. Then again, the Empress embodies all of the queens. The other two might show up. This also speaks about you being what? You had to be like a gangster when you was thinking clearly, when you only had 5 pentacles in the reverse. This is about what? Having the intellect, air energy coming through, darling dears, to solve any situation. This also speaks about you what? Not being taken for anyone's shoe shine, boy or girl again, darling dears. You're not having it. Seeing the Libra of it all. I also see Scorpio here, and I believe the next one here is Virgo. Right. Moving on from a past situation. If it's a job situation, it's a total loss. If it was a love situation, a marriage, a romance, whatever, you're not having it. This is also a feeling isolated, iced out. Someone who deliberately chose to ice you out. And what? Emotionally get a hold of your psychological password. They can't do that now. Queen of Swords in that she's naive. What about the Empress? The Empress of abundance, of lovely, gorgeous fabulousness. This is a mother, represents the mother. This speaks about your potential as well as abundance. Anything you touch in this season is about to turn to gold. Why? You're not thinking right through the eyes of heartbreak. You overcame something that was as big as the DNS. I had to look over my shoulder. The dark night of the soul ain't creeping up on me again, Scotty. Right? Look at this. Whatever situation you're leaving, darling dear, know this. You go with your shoulders back and your head held high. Why? Because the seeds you sow is the ones you are about to harvest. If you get any more squillers on this table, I'm going to have to call you Mac Duck. The decision that you make in the next 48 hours, darling dears, is confusing, but it was a long time coming. Time to what? Dead that shit in the water. World card. Again, it speaks about World Wide Web as well as the spine mouth breathers, darling dear. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The reason why all of the energies are out here, but this is what drew my eye. Saturn energy. As well as Earth energy, as well as the fixed signs of Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. This is your salvation, darling dears, this fresh start. One where you have to what? Lead with the self-belief as the Queen of Swords. And even if you don't, you've got an eyeless mask. You're prepared to fake it till you make it. Go ahead with your big, badass, big cat self. Fist bump. Love it. What are you thinking clearly about? Nothing like being left over to what? Clear up your cranium and make you have focus, man. And you was focused, man. Not laughing at you, darling. Yes, I told you. I'm a pointer, not a picker. But what are you thinking clearly about in the next 48 hours? King of Swords in the upright. Somebody who is emotionally cold. This is somebody who... they're intelligent, darling dear, but their feelings, they're well hidden. You're thinking clearly about the King of Swords is also supposed to be a protector and a provider. If you're thinking clearly, maybe this is the person that broke your heart. The King of Swords also represents what? An institution and business. You're thinking like Cool Hand Luke. The King of Swords gathers the information, and it also speaks about what? You mastering something. You've mastered something, darling dear. Something that what? Got you out of your what? Cognitive dissonance. Mastery. through faith, darling dear. The size of a mustard seed, Taurus energy. It also speaks about wisdom, darling dears. Some of you are in a position as teachers and are going to what? Go for the master role, possibly the headmaster, the master of a house. Because in our school system, we have, the children have houses, right? Yeah. Third eye on bitches and mitches. And you sit between the two pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jashin. This is about you being spiritually guided to go within, to get a deeper understanding of yourself, darling dear. This also speaks about your rules and your regulations. I told you today, have a gathering, or even tomorrow. But don't go with rose-colored glasses. I told you, crush them beaches under your common sense. And remember, the DNS, darling dear. It wasn't fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. This also speaks about secrets, darling dear. Somebody's going to come through his secrets. They're going to try and come through with a spiritual angle. This is somebody that would like to return back to your situation. They think that what? That you forgot. When you have the memory of an elephant, my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Somebody would like to come back, darling dear. This is somebody that you had some form of commitment to. Someone who is now seeing you as a high priest or priestess. Yeah. Oh, God. Good golly and gosh. Look here. We've got a page. And if this ain't your child, you know how I feel about a page. Especially the Page of Swords. Bitter, spying, right? Immature energies. Age doesn't mean you're mature. This person is what? A 7-year-old on crack on the inside. Their inner child is Chucky. And guess who's watching you? With those eyes of wickedness. Listen, merchant of slander, always on the balls of their feet. Right? Well, guess what? What they're going to see, they're going to be eye-effing everything you've got going on in the next 48 hours. And we're also seeing Aquarius energy. You're showing up and showing out for yourself. My big cat air signs. A miracle is afoot. And it's also about pouring away. This is also about protecting thyself from the negative energies. You, as a spiritual being, having a human experience, have the right at any time to claim dominion over your energies. A higher power has stepped in on your behalf, darling dears. This also speaks about some kind of a platform. If you have a platform over the next, 48 hours, you're going to see it grow and go off the chain, darling dears. A miracle. Why? You thought it weren't going to happen to you. Failure on its face. You thought your efforts weren't being recognized. But you're an earth angel, darling dear. And you was diligent. You was diligent. You're about to get rewards and recognition. We already saw the 8 of Keys. Base of the deck. Can I tell you any more about what's going on? Libra energy. You're about to be gifted, darling dear. From the universe, no less. And it also shows you what? The scales of justice. We already saw there's a partnership that's broken down. Listen. What's the word? Irreconceivable. Oh, bloody hell. I can't remember what it is. Right? Can't fix bucks. Can't fix buck. We're going to use Jamaican because I can't remember the word. Right? Someone that caused delays in your life. This person is looking back at all of the chaos they caused for you, right? And it also speaks about your spiritual strength. You realize that the only friend you had in the deepest part of the DNS was the Most High, where you learned a new perspective. And the best one is about self. This also speaks about whatever delays that was in your life up to this point. You're about to get a gift from the universe, no less. Again, Taurus energy, as well as the moon energy. A passionate new beginning. Being rewarded for your creativities. All in the face of a lying lizard. They're going to watch you win, darling dear. 10 of Pentacles. This also speaks about breaking generational curses, darling dear. Generational wealth. And wisdom. Absolutely love it. I don't hate it. I love it. Any more messages for my big cat air signs over the next 48 hours? We're going to go from my subconscious to yours. Any further messages for my big cat fire sign? I said fire signs. It's a fire sign that don't like you, blood. Right? But you're too blessed to be stressed. Tried the Foganies, did they? Someone that you're not speaking to. right? New levels, new devils, right? And what? They come through with the tears of a clown, so this person ain't sorry. They're in regret, mate. A full-on Judas in a Peter suit, right? They see you leveling up, right? The same ones that had no faith in you, darling dear. So therefore, they was quite happy to fuck you over and come back and do it again for the double-late remix if you allow yourself to be what? Stupid, blood. Hey, don't allow it. They'll be crying crocodile tears. And before you know it, it's your fault. What did I say? The original bad girl or bad boy, bad news bear. This also speaks about a merchant of slander. Be careful, right, with the energies that comes towards you, darling dear. You have to remember these merchants of slander is always on the balls of their feet. Jeremiah 9:40. Be wary of friends and don't trust siblings. Siblings will what? Cheat on you, right? But a friend, they will traffic slander. And it's criminal, darling dear. Some of them you didn't even know they was a criminal. I'm talking about the what? Salacious slandering of your good name. Why are they slandering you? As they cry the tears of a crocodile, right? Because they're losing. Bottom feeder, losing a job, losing their mind as you are being blessed, right? So you cannot be stressed in the next 48 hours, my dear big cat. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, because I told you about that blindfold, yeah? The rose-colored glasses, yeah? Crush them bitches under the heel of your flip-flop of common sense. Pay attention, darling dear. A burglar's not going to try and break into an empty house. And if this person comes towards you because you know who it is, the one that had the key to your psychological password that made you have to go and seek your Chiron in your birth natal chart, feng shui out yourself, change your diet, right? Move your address. Listen, you know who that person is. Crush that what rose-colored glasses. This is a loser who's losing and they have no faith in you. So therefore they will do this and that and this if you allow it. What's this? Right? Look at this. They ain't got no money, them broke pocketers. Buddy, have you got a dime? Yes, baby. Hold on, do we have time for petty? Right. Jazz! Bell! Them have no pentacale. No pentacale, none! Not a bean, broke pocketers. Faithless, right? Crying into their skullduggerous fist, right? They come with lies, subterfuge, and bull swanky, the codependent amongst the codependent, the blind leading the blind, and it's criminal, darling dear. And what? Below your spiritual pay grade, blood? Yeah, we had that time. Now we must go back to the reading of their rights. Their rights, mate, to go back to the pits of the, what hell, from whence they came, the mud hut at 911 Freddy Krueger Avenue, 2 streets over from the loser lane in the district of the damned. What else? Because we've got to press on, we're very busy. You've got to get your gathering together, right? What's this? They've got no secrets for you, mate. You don't have a funny bone when you think about these bottom-feeding homosexuals. Continue to have courage as you transform, darling dear. Your transformation, your comeback game. Because you realize you ain't chained to no spot, blood. You're not a tree. You can be free, darling dear, and not just in your mind. And the transformation talks about the rebirth of you, big cat. Scorpio energy, a new beginning. Once you find your Chiron, I'm not going to come off of this. Go to your birth natal chart and find out where the Chiron is, what house it's in. You'll have your tools and your key will be turned the right way around, mate. Do we have anything more? One final deck. We're going to go to the FP555 Oracle Intel deck, which I put together. I've got 2 and I've mixed them. Follow the link below in the description box if you wish to what? Procure either deck. Karma is afoot, darling dear. right? Because you bossed up on a Mitchell bitch. Yeah, told you, blessings are coming and you're on the edge of some kind of breakthrough. The 33 speaks about what? Law 33 of the 48 laws of power. Know your opponent. It's also the age of ascended masters. Jesus and Bob Marley. Fist bump. Whomsoever this blessing blocker is, mate, they've got addictions. They've got issues, blood. And you're not a psychiatrist, nor are you a drug therapist. No. They chose this karma, yeah? This same Mitchell bitch. They chose that shit. Never you forget that. Leave them in the never ending of the rinse and repeat of the DNS. Don't be what? Captain Save a Harlot in this season. Especially not in the next 48 hours. Bad luck would ensue, right? Because all they're going to do is lie on you. Merchant of slander, balls of their feet. And guess who they'll be dining on next? Right? On the edge, mate. They're on the edge. We've seen it twice. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat.